the penultimate level of Crash 1.
Yeah. And we're back.
Are we?
Yeah, we're back.
Still loading.
Doesn't matter if it's loading, Richards. Okay. This is currently the hardest level in the game.
Oh, you mastered that, Twin. You mastered that, have you?
In the next episode. No,
5 seconds.
I don't have many vices in life. I don't particularly drink much. I don't do any drugs anymore. I never really did, to be honest. I tried weed a couple of times, but I always had a bad time with it. But then I think it was cheap weed, so I don't know.
There's no such thing really as cheap weed.
Trust me, when you're at uni, weed is quite frequent, but it's cheap, nasty crap. Like, because I've had proper stuff.
Yeah.
And because I got epilepsy, and cannabis is a common medication for seizures. So I've tried both the good and bad stuff, and generally, if it's good stuff, I'm not too bad. Like, it doesn't really, I've never noticed it improve my seizures. But if it's cheap crap, it will make them worse. But
you've never taken it for a substantial amount of time to test that thing?
No, true. But then supposedly it's supposed to work, straight away. So I don't know.
Who knows?
But yeah, but my vice isn't drugs. Rich's is drink, obviously.
Yeah.
But mine is food. That is my weakness. Oh, I struggle to resist temptation when it comes to food.
You're saying that. I was talking to some guys who, at work, their vices are drugs. It's not drugs, it's weed. Their vices are weed, and it was just like, they can't comprehend why mine is drink, and I can comprehend why theirs is weed, but it never did anything for me.
No, I didn't get enough out of it to justify how much it costs.
It wasn't that I didn't get enough out of it. It was just
because I didn't really feel particularly, high over it. It wasn't a great feeling.
Yeah, I just monged on it. It didn't change me. It just monged me.
Yeah,
it's not the worst feeling, but I'd much rather drink. And it's cheap.
Yeah, I'd much rather just stuff myself with steak and burgers and
good food. I'd quite happily sit there and stuff my face with you.
Oh yeah, good food. I want to
cheap shit.
Nah.
Pound burgers from Chili Hut.
Oh, now I would take a hamburger from Chili Hut any day.
Shall we order one?
I've already had a burger today.
I haven't.
I had a burger yesterday. So I've been eating a lot. I've been craving burgers a lot recently. Like, I've just been having a lot of burgers because of it.
Actually, you saying that? Like, I haven't touched McDonald's food in well over a year now. I do not eat McDonald's food as a general rule. But
why?
The gut, probably mainly to do with the ex and psychological shit.
She used to work there.
She worked there. Yeah. I don't know if that's it, but it's just it does make me churn a little bit.
Yeah, I must admit,
it's not.
I don't realise it until after I've eaten. I think, I did have McDonald's.
It is all processed and it's made on a budget, and they stack it out by the thousands.
Fuck. Yeah.
So it's not good stuff. It does fill a gap. I can see its purpose and what it's filled.
And it is cheap. You got to admit, if you want a burger, cheap.
Yeah, you go to
McDonald's is good value.
However, I do go there for their drinks. So their milkshakes, I love the milkshakes, and their frappuccinos as well.
Yeah.
I love them. And I'll quite happily drink them. So it's not that I've vetoed McDonald's full stop. It's just their food.
Yeah.
I'd much rather, for the same money, get something that's a bit more... That's going to sit in my digestive system a bit better, I think. It's the right phrase.
But then there's not a lot that's for the same money you get the same amount of.
Well, I'd always spend $5 there, really, and for a $5 you can get a sandwich and...
True, but then it's a sandwich.
To
me, a sandwich is something you add at school as part of your packed lunch, and when I have a sandwich, I'm like, I didn't nom 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 nom. Do you know what I mean? It's like, whereas a 3 double cheeseburgers, which is... for £4.50, that's nice.
This is something I've noticed now. My diet was like that when I was in my early 20s. And, I could eat that and it wouldn't show. But then since splitting up with the ex and moving back home, so my diet's improved massively, and I'm now eating fruit and vegetables and getting proper meals down me.
Yeah.
And I have this slim figure with a bit of a pot belly. This is it. I've said this many times, but this belly is not going because that will only go once I give up alcohol.
Yeah, and you don't intend to do that anytime soon.
I'm not intending to give that. Like, everyone needs a vice in life. I was talking to a reformed alcoholic, and his vice is smoking.
Yeah.
Like, I believe everyone needs a vice, be it smoking, be it drinking, be it gambling, be it drugs, be it...
Some are more destructive than others.
Some are more destructive than others.
Food generally isn't too destructive. It's just,
well,
it's
you can still walk.
Gluttonous, and, you get,
Give it 6 months when you can't walk.
Gambling, I would say, can be a lot more destructive.
You can only gamble what you can get.
Unless you put yourself into debt, at which point not your money anymore.
That's exactly what I said. You can only gamble what you can get, and if you can get 10 grand,
but then
gamble 10 grand. Yeah, it's not going to be good for you.
But getting money is a lot easier than paying money back.
No, I agree.
I never
really got into gambling. I did it while I was working in the.
Well, you ran a betting shop.
I ran a bookies for nearly 18 months. Yeah.
Well, you ran several, didn't you? Not all at once,
Not all
but
at
you know,
once.
you went to different ones.
I worked in different shops, and it's fun. If you're into your sports, run a bookies. It's great because that's all you watch all day, every day.
Oh, I get sick of that. I hate sport.
Well, you hate sports, but you do it as a job.
Yeah.
Like you don't need there's other things going on, like there's bingo and you can sit and watch the horse racing, the greyhounds and whatnot, and that's all right. And you can chat to people and play the games on the machines, and that's okay. But yeah, it's like just the bookies are there to make money. They don't care about, like, they put on this front of gamble aware and whatnot. But that's more to so Betfred, Coral, Ladbrokes, William Hill, and I'm sure there's another one on the high street. Are all part of this group that stops the government interfering. So if this group goes, well, we're putting this into action, that into action, it stops the government interfering because they're showing they're self-governing themselves correctly. And ultimately, I can't remember what this group's called off the top of my head, but ultimately, they are a force for good because the less interference with the government, the better, really.
Yeah, for the industry.
For the industry.
Not
so
necessarily
they
for
do
punters.
try their best, but however, if you was to walk into my shop and gamble 100 grand, I'd be doing everything in my end behind the counter to go make sure that you're gambling 100 grand correctly.
Yeah.
But once you've lost that 100 grand, the bookies don't care.
Yeah.
They're there to make money.
Yeah.
And that's it ultimately. So, online bookies will be the same. They don't care that you've bet 100 grand, whether or not you can afford it. It's not for me to question.
Yeah.
You've come in with that money, as far as I'm concerned. You've left the shop down the road. You've left Ladbrokes down the road with 200 grand in your pocket. You've come to my shop to see if you can double that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you've lost 100 grand of it.
Yeah.
I can't question going, are you sure you really can afford that? Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, I mean,
You
at
can
the
do
end of the
little
day,
bits to quiz them, like your regulars. If your regular was, you've got a regular customer comes in, bets £10 a day. If it was all of a sudden come in and bet £20, you'd be like, you sure?
Yeah.
And you'd look after them that way. But a stranger coming in, 100 grand, you'd be like, okay, carry on.
Yeah.
There's not much you can do. But that's what they're there for. They're there to make money.
Well, yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, we live in a free country. If someone wants to bet 100 grand, that's their choice, I don't think a government should... governments have a responsibility to look after its citizens, but it can't interfere, I don't think. Like, if someone wants to bet 100 grand for whatever reason, they should be allowed to. It might fuck up their life, but that's their choice at the end of the day. I mean...
Which is right.
Come on, off me, I'm
wants to
concentrating.
cuddle.
Oh, you can fuck off.
But he wants to cuddle.
No, I don't want to cuddle. I'm trying to concentrate.
Twin doesn't want to cuddle. Oh, remember that when you bring him a treat? Yes.
Yeah, see, he needs to know when it's acceptable to do stuff. And right now, it's not acceptable. I'm busy.
Look at this little face. You telling him it's not acceptable.
Ugh.
Poor man.
Sickening.
I
don't get why, even how people can let their dogs lick their face. It disgusts me. It's like, ugh, get off me.
Dexter's got bad breath, so I can understand that.
Well, any dog, it's like, I don't want a dog's saliva all over my face. I know where his tongue goes, and it's not just people's faces, it's his testicles.
I've seen the shit he's eaten, and he still licks my face.
And you let him. Exactly. And it's like, why do you let your dog do that? You know what he's been doing.
Just show me he loves me, that's all. That's all, isn't it, mate? You just want to show your love. Yeah. And rip my nipples off with your claws. But ultimately, you love me. Yes.
If that's what you want to call it.
If you had a woman that ripped your nipples off with her claws, you wouldn't complain, would you?
Yes, I would like to retain my nipples. Don't get me wrong. I like a bit of sucking and tugging, but I don't want them fucking ripped off, Richards. How would I feed my babies?
Good question.
And that's it. We've completed the game.
Hey! And with a minute left.
Yeah, with a minute left, so we'll watch the credits.
For a minute?
But they do special thingies, Richards.
Oh, do they? Can I get another beer, then?
Well, I suppose so, but that leaves me on my own again.
Well, I'm only over here.
But now you sound really distant to everyone. I can hear you fine, but everyone else...
My beer's in the fridge. She's hot. I'd do it.
Pamela Anderson. I think I said that a few episodes ago.
You probably did, episode 1.
Probably, yeah. So there you go, that's Crash 1. We will be continuing with Crash 2 next episode.
Next episode.
So not on the end of the series yet, unfortunately for you. We will carry on with Crash 2.
Don't we need to do another series because of Dead Space?
Yeah, but I've got about 30 episodes after that to upload yet.
Have you? Okay,
So we're
no
fine for
worries
Dead
then.
Space, yeah. Right, anyway. See you in the next episode. Look at his little face. Fucking ugly mutt.
Oh, you come here. You get your butt. Good. Now you show him who's an ugly mutt. Good.
Get out of here, mad cow.
Oh, it's a good job. Look at that. It's a good job. I love you, mate. Yes. Mwah. Poor puppy. Oh, look at his little face.
His little face is horrible.
He's all upset. Look at him. He's all upset.
I don't want to look at him.
Oh, he's all upset.